The opener was everything we could have asked for, and now this building stretched to capacity. Game 2 of the World Series between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Philadelphia Phillies. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Yeah, and I think it's worth remembering right here that once you get to the postseason, it's not always the best team that wins. It's the hottest team that wins. And these guys got a good road win in Game 1, and they're going to be looking to build on that one right here.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now your 2016 Philadelphia Phillies.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who will get the ball here in this one. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Eric, who should we keep an eye on?
Yeah, one guy to watch is Cole Calhoun. He went deep last game, and he seems ready to take advantage of any mistakes he sees right now.
Aaron Nola is on the mound for Game 2. What's your take on him, EK?
Yeah, Matty, he'll look to build off of his last start where he got the win and only allowed one run.
And with that, let's take a look at how the Phils will set up on D. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, this defense really revolves around the catcher. Very good back there, blocks a lot of the balls, guides that pitching staff. Really the most important guy on this defense.
Number 39 heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball.
Number 39.
Liner towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first out.
Well, you know, if you're an optimist, you might say that's a one-pitch out right here to start this ball game. But if you're a pessimist, you'd say, wow, I hope this is not a sign of things to come.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now for the first time, coming off, well, nothing short of a dynamic performance last time out.
Well, it makes you wonder how they're going to attack him here in this game. I would bet that they're a lot more cautious with him.
The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1-0. The rain, as we've mentioned, coming down fairly steadily here at game time. EK, how'd you like playing in the rain?
It wasn't that bad. The only problem, sometimes up at the plate, batting gloves would get wet while it was raining. It made it a little difficult to hit.
Hit hard to short. To his left, Crawford in time to first, and there are two away.
Batting third, center fielder number 27, Mike Trout.
Mike Trout gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Up and in for ball 1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Yeah, guys, he's a very solid umpire. Well respected for the strike zone he calls and the consistency he brings to the job.
Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0. You still come after him now on 2-0?
I think you have to be a little careful, but yeah, I don't think you can just give up on him.
A strike, and it's 2-1. chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Angels are gone in order. Now it'll be the Phillies' turn. No score. A moment now to check out the hometown Phils starting lineup. Who are you focused on, EK?
You know, Matt, a big part of this offense is Mark Trumbo. He's a home run threat every time he steps into the box. If they want to shut him down, they're going to have to be careful and keep the ball low in the zone. And don't give him anything he can drive.
Garrett Richards will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Yeah, Matty, in his last start, he was pretty effective. Got the win and only allowed 2 runs. Going to try and do that here again.
And with a quick breather here, let's give you a look at the way the Angels match up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, for me, the best defensive shortstop in the game, Andrelton Simmons. You watch him go to the hole and make throws, cover ground. Simmons is so athletic. He makes the difficult plays look routine.
Billy Burns comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Richards is ready. Here it is on 0-1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Calhoun is there, 1 away.
Batting second, left fielder, Cody.
Into the box, Cody Ashe. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Into the windup and the pitch. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And that misses 2-2. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting third,
Odubel Herrera will take his cuts now, and he is one guy whose bat has not made the transition from regular season to postseason.
Yeah, and he was so good during the regular year, but he's been a non-factor so far in this postseason.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
And we're going to see a lot more of this because this is a guy who's let it be known that he will work inside. He'll even back you off the plate if he has to.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Yeah, and I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. This is skied into short left center. Crowd on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. After 1, no score. C.J. Cron makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1.
Oh, a very hittable pitch, too. That's a middle-of-the-plate fastball, and he's not going to get away with too many of those tonight.
Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. So a solo shot here to left center field. His first homer here in the series as the Angels take a 1-0 lead.
About the only silver lining to this one from a defensive point of view is it came with the bases empty leading off an inning. You can survive it when this guy's hitting solo shots, but if he's doing this with 2 or 3 men on base, well, then things can really get out of hand in a hurry.
Catcher, Giovanni Soto.
Here's the catcher, Giovanni Soto, now. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
Oh, it's so important to be able to strike first in a postseason game. Get that first run in, especially when you're the team playing on the road. Hopefully you can take a little life out of this big crowd.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. No outs, nobody on. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
And if he wants to turn things around, that's a pitch that he's going to need to start locating better.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball, 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full, 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hot shot on the ground to short. Crawford scoops it up, throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. I mean, this is a fastball right down the middle. And he just smokes this ball, too. But unfortunately, he hits it right at someone. So it becomes a fairly easy out.
Jed Lowry will stand in coming off a great performance in the Game 1 victory.
And he really is the X factor in this lineup. If he can stay hot, they're going to have a good chance of pulling this thing out.
Here's the first pitch to him. Sent on the ground out to second. Hernandez is up with it on to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting 7, Shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
Andrelton Simmons into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. Here comes the first pitch. In there at the knees, strike one. Tap foul at home plate. In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2.
And I think that might have been a little bit of a purpose pitch right there up in the zone. Now I think he's going to come back down with something to try to get that strikeout.
Taken high and deep to right. Ranging back is Burns. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer so far in the series, and the Angels are now out to a 2-0 lead.
And this is what you expect when you make it to the postseason. I mean, you expect the guys that have carried you all year to keep on producing, and sure enough, he comes through again and delivers a no-doubter here.
Batting eighth, third baseman, Ray Navarro.
Standing in now, Ray Navarro. As he will take strike one on the fastball here, no balls and a strike.
Yeah, same pitch here from the home run ball, but this one's in a much better spot down at the knees.
2 out, nobody on. And he falls behind 0-2. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
Not too sure how you take that one on 0-2.
Yeah, not too sure how you call it a ball either.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Another tough pitch and a tough call there. He couldn't get him to bite again, so he's worked it from 0-2 to 3-2.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And now this will make it down to the 3:34 sign.
Well, you'll see how late he is on this fastball. I mean, he nearly takes his out of the catcher's glove, but somehow he's able to steer it fair down the line, and he cruises in with a double.
Garrett Richards will step in now as he'll get a chance to swing the bat here in the World Series.
Yeah, and remember, thanks to the National League winning the All-Star game, no DH in games 1 or 2, or 6 or 7 if we go that far.
First pitch on its way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, and that's the swing of a guy hoping for a first pitch curveball right there. If he gets it, he hammers it. If not, he's about 3 feet too late.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Boy, tough enough to be an American League pitcher swinging the bat as it is. How about having to deal with pitches like that?
One word, Matty, unfair.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
And now anything more than 4 pitches to get this guy out, it has to be considered a letdown. You got to go get him right here.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Ashe is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. On now to the bottom of the second, It's the Angels 2 and the Phillies nothing. Leading off the inning, Mark Trumbo, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Mark Trumbo.
Lays off 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Yeah, and in a good hitter's park like this one, it's going to be even more important than usual to keep that fastball down. That's right where he's got to be living.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
When you start that pitch off the edge, most guys know well enough to lay off. You've got to start it on the edge if you want them to chase.
That's 3-1 now. And with the tying run in the on-deck circle, the question, does he take a look at another one here?
He just might. You're still going to see a good pitch on 3-2, even if this one's a strike.
Richards peers in. 3-1 pitch on its way. Hit on the ground to short. Taken in by Simmons. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting fifth, third baseman,
Maikel Franco will dig in now, and he was one of the bright spots offensively in the Game 1 defeat last time out.
Yeah, he did his part, and he just needed a little more help.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Yeah, sometimes you give a power hitter like this a fastball at eye level, and he just can't help himself.
And he misses with it. 1-1.
Yeah, a couple of close pitches there on the inside part of the plate. I don't think he could have done much with either one of those.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calhoun has a read on it. 2 down.
batting sixth, the shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
J.P. Crawford gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First offering on its way. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
And that's a pitch you have to lay off right there. That tight slider busting down and out of the zone, all that can do is tie you up.
2 out, nobody on. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
And tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Phillies down in order. They trail it here 2-0. Number 39 will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Left fielder, number 39.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. And there's ball 1. A lot of balls down in the zone in the last inning or so.
And I think that's in response to getting bit by those 2 home run balls. He might be a little leery of challenging guys right now, and I don't blame him. Keep it down there.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Calling for it, Trumbo. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
Into the box now, Cole Calhoun. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. That's yanked into the stands, strike 1. To short, hit hard. From deep in the hole. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless.
Well, this would have taken a superhuman effort right here, deep in the hole. You see, he doesn't have time to plant himself, so he just leaps into the air, fires it across the diamond. Just a great effort, but this was always going to be a base hit.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. Throw over to the bag, and a dive, but he's back. Ripped on the ground to first. To second for 1. On to Trumbo, and they turn it. It's a double play, and the side is retired. Kurt Suzuki will start it off when we come back. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Angels are out in front, 2-0. Kurt Suzuki will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
And they're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
Richards gets the sign. First pitch on its way. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. And now one taken by Suzuki as he draws it even at 2-2. Hit to third. Navarro fields it cleanly. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Batting 8, catcher, Aaron Nola.
Striding into the box, Aaron Nola, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Swung on and missed on a pitch at the thumbs. A ball and a strike.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
This guy is almost no threat up at the plate. I mean, you could get away with fastballs right down the middle if you wanted to.
To 2-2 now.
2 strikes.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Cesar Hernandez will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch. Something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. This one's flared toward left center. Trout coming on. And that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They trail. C.J. Cron is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The catcher, number 18, Giovanni Soto.
Giovanni Soto stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Swing and a line drive. Foul. The 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And good take that time on a low breaking ball. 2-2 now. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And he finally puts him away here as he strikes him out after an 11-pitch at-bat.
Well, this curveball right here has got a lot of snap to it, and you can see pretty clearly he's finishing off his pitches much, much better than earlier in the ballgame and getting much better results as well.
Here's Jed Lowry now. As he'll take a look at ball 1. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Still 2-2. Two runs, 4 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Hit to first. Trumbo is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Angels lead it 2-0. Billy Burns will stand in to begin their half of the 4th, with his guys still looking for their first hit of the ball game.
And still looking for their first base runner, too. 9 up, 9 down.
Richard steps into his windup. Here comes the first pitch. Too high, 1-0. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Cody Ashe in now. He went down looking at his first trip to the plate.
And he was absolutely frozen with a good fastball. So let's see if he's a little more aggressive on that pitch this time.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Man, a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Well, that's where that cutter's most effective. Right in on the hand.
Hit out towards second. Throw gets him, 2 down. Odubel Herrera digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. This is hit high and deep out to left. Under it is the left fielder. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Phillies down in order. They're still down. Andrelton Simmons heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. The pitch count there. 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
Ray Navarro walks into the box. Reached base with a double his first time up. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Nobody out, runner on first. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But a foul ball as it holds at 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Moving under it, Ashe, 1 out. The pitcher, Garrett Richards, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. 1 there. Number 39 will dig in for the 3rd time now. He started the evening 0 for 2 so far. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Halos lead this one. Mark Trumbo will stand in to lead things off here, and his guys have been unable to get anything going to this point.
Yeah, and you think so many times in the postseason, we see starting pitching really come to the forefront. And this guy's been every bit as good as advertised so far.
And reined in, one away.
Boy, that's just another off-balance swing right there. Not only are these guys light on hits, they're not even making solid contact right now.
Michael Franco is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game because right now they just seem out of it.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. And another foul ball. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Trout waits on it. 2 gone.
Up next for Philadelphia, the shortstop.
Digging in, J.P. Crawford. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
And a high strike there, 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Yeah, one pitch away now from getting through 5 shutout innings. And I'll tell you what, the way he's throwing, this could turn out to be a night off for the bullpen.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Kurt Suzuki. Into the seats, 0-1. Richards comes set. Here's the 0-1. And this is swung on and missed there by Suzuki, and he's in trouble now, down 0-2.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And Soto can't hang on as it gets away. And that'll move the runner up to second as it takes away the double play possibility. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Ready on 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Another one sent foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. And now one taken by Suzuki as he draws it even at 2-2. How about this for an at-bat?
Best we've seen tonight, no question.
Just hung in there on that one. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Boy, nothing's really come easy for him so far on the mound. He's had to work for everything, and now he's got to deal with another full count.
Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Swinging a soft liner, but there to take it in is a well-positioned Lowry, and the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. Game 2 coverage rolls on after this. Cole Calhoun steps in here to lead off the 6th as the rain continues to fall here.
Well, I'm glad I'm up in this cozy booth with you guys because it kind of looks pretty miserable down there to me.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Hold on here, though. You can see the skipper heading out of the dugout now, so that very close safe call might be challenged.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's one more look at it right here. Tough to tell for sure from that angle. We'll have to wait and see what the signal is from the dugout.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
All right, so here's one final look at it. Now remember, there has to be indisputable video evidence in order to overturn the call. Now the ruling on the field is safe, and it probably could go either way, but I don't think there's enough right here to overturn this call and call him out.
And we'll get our answer here, as it appears the umpires have made their decision and the headset comes off. And the runner is safe at first as originally called, so they will lose the ability to challenge for the remainder of the game. Mike Trout stands in as he looks at a called strike. A runner at first with no outs here. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Throw over to first, and the runner back safely. Now a low throw, but he can't knock it down at first as it gets right by him.
Well, this is going to hurt any way you look at it, but as you look at the replay, the thing to notice here is that guy, he's got no lead at all over there. I mean, he's maybe 5 feet off the bag. I know you want to keep him close, but come on.
Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. If you can put that changeup below his knees, you won't come within a foot of it.
Good battle. Count remains full. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Protecting with 2 strikes. Went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out. C.J. Cron will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself.
In just a sec as this ball is driven into the outfield. This should score 1, maybe 2. The run scores from second, and the run will score all the way from first. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
This is a guy you don't want to make a mistake to with runners on base, because when you do, he normally does something like this. This is a bolt right here. You could hang your laundry on this one, and it's going to wind up scoring 2.
Here's the catcher, Giovanni Soto, now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. So after the strong 5 innings, things have not come as easily for him here in inning number 6.
Well, this is kind of the MO of this lineup. They have a way of just wearing you down. and they're starting to get into some better counts to hit, and that work's paying off.
Swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there. Jed Lowry will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ballgame. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one.
You love to try to be able to get ahead of hitters, and he has thrown a first pitch strike about 60% of the time, but he's not throwing them in good locations, and that's why he's getting hit.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball three.
He was hoping he'd get him to go up the ladder there, but that's going to set up an even more dangerous pitch here on 3-1.
Andrelton Simmons will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Elvis Arrojo will come on and try to get out of this mess here as there are two on with only one away. Andrelton Simmons will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and one gone. Ashe looking up. Gone! So a three-run blast to straightaway left, his second of the game, as this lead swells to 7-0.
How's this for a welcome to the ball game? One pitch and see you later. I've got a feeling that's not what the manager had in mind.
Stepping in now, Ray Navarro.
Now batting, third baseman.
As he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. I think that man right there is reaching the end of his wits.
Oh, his team is absolutely imploding right now, and it basically came out of nowhere.
Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Trumbo there to make the play, and there are two gone now. Garrett Richards comes to the plate now, likely due to the large cushion he has to work with on the scoreboard. Chop foul at the plate, strike one. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. But not before five crossed the plate, with the big blow being this three-run home run. Bottom of the sixth is... Peter Borges is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Peter Borges.
Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. I think he took a little exception to that location.
Yeah, and so would I if I was down there. If you want to work inside, that's fine. But once you get up over the letters and closer to my head, now we're talking about a different story.
Way outside, nearly to the backstop, 2-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Prone near the first base bag, one down.
The batter.
Digging in, Cesar Hernandez, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Lined hard toward right center. And that's in there. And there goes the no-hitter.
And on the mound, here's where you got to keep pitching like it's a one-run game. You never want to get in that relaxed mode where you think, I've got some cushion. I can afford to give up some hits. Well, that'll spell disaster.
Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Calhoun. He gets there, and that's the second out.
And into his 6th inning of work now. Let's take a look at the breakdown for him so far.
Cody Ashe will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. Here it comes, 1-0. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the play. A great. Jake Thompson will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Number 39 stands in. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. And here's his slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
And I think this rain is definitely complicating matters out there. It's really coming down over the past 5 minutes or so. You know, when you're out there blinking and trying to keep the water out of your eyes and the rain's dripping off of your helmet, it's making your grip really slick. It's a tough situation for any hitter to be in, and it's no picnic for the pitcher out there either. But he was the strong one in this case and won this battle.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. All even now, 2-2. 7 runs, 8 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Again, he sends it out of play. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Mike Trout is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Grounded down the third baseline. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Angels go down 1-2-3, but they're still in control 7-0. Odubel Herrera will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1.
This guy's kind of walked a tightrope all game long. He's only thrown first pitch strikes to 50% of the hitters he's faced, and yet pitching a very good ballgame.
Belted high and deep into right center. Back goes Trout. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Well, this is one of those situations where his guys got him the lead early on, and he's been in complete control ever since. I mean, he's barely been threatened out there.
Mark Trumbo will get his third shot at it here. He's bounced out and popped out in his previous 2 trips. First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
And this is one of those guys that you can spend all your time in the video room watching what his pitches look like, but until you get out there and see it firsthand, you just have no idea how much his stuff moves around.
Into the box now, Michael Franco. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle, it's 0-1.
I like how he's approaching things here. He's got a good, safe lead, so he's not setting guys up or wasting a lot of pitches. He's coming right after everybody.
Hard hit ball to second, gloved by Lowry. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. C.J. Cron comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
On to the 8th now, as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Grounded back up the middle. Crawford is right there. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Giovanni Soto ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up. And that's in there for strike 1. Scorched to third. Franco has it. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Jed Lowry will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Boy, he is really looking good now, hitting all of his spots. They set that target away, and the catcher never even moved.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Angels are gone in order. J.P. Crawford and in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Oh, he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1.
And for as bad as he missed that pitch, you can bet we're going to see that again before this at-bat's over.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Jake Thompson will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. Surprised that there's no pinch hitter here?
Shocked is more the word for me. You're losing, but you're letting a reliever hit? I just don't get it.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, you know, when you're behind an account like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
In there, a base hit.
Yeah, and guys, there's a look at his line through the first few innings. Pretty dominant so far. Just the second hit he's allowed tonight, and the first one didn't wind up hurting him at all. So we'll see if he can get out of this inning as well.
Cesar Hernandez is at the plate as he watches ball 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. The set and the 1-0 pitch. That evens it up 1-1. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed 2-1. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Phillies strand 1. They need to get something cooked. Andrelton Simmons will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his second home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Chop foul right at home plate. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. Hit to short. Crawford comes up with it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Up next for the Angels,
Ray Navarro gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Swing and a liner. Foul. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Under it is Franco, and that's out number 2.
the pitcher number 44.
Garrett Richards steps in for a 4th plate appearance tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game.
Yeah, he's been in total control of this game, Matt. I see no reason to be going with anybody else out there on the mound right now.
Hit in the air out to left. Ashe is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Nothing doing here. Billy Burns will stand in to start off the 9th here with his guys in danger of going down 2-0 if they can't rally. On the ground towards second. Lowry's got it. 1 away.
Boy, a first pitch out is nice anytime, but when you've already thrown over 100 pitches, that's a gift.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Lowry's got it on to first, and now the Phillies are down to their final out. Odubel Herrera will stand in now as their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th.
Yeah, just one final hurdle here before he finishes off the shutout.
Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. So a solo shot here to left center field, his 2nd home run of the series, and they're now on the board, though still well behind.
Well, one thing you can say about this ball club, they are not going to go down without a fight. I mean, you don't make it this far into the postseason without having a lot of heart. So they're going to battle the whole way.
Now here comes Angels manager Mike Scioscia on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. Mark Trumbo will stand in to keep things going. And I don't know, Steve, is the comeback on?
Well, at the very least, I like that they're showing some character out there. You never want to go down without a fight. So they're going to make these final at-bats count.
Hit hard towards second, and he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
And you know what? I don't care who you're playing. You know, it's never easy to go out on the road and win any game. So that was a great effort by them in every phase of the game.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And, fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And, Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Sometimes guys get caught up in the pressure of the World Series.